Oh. So basically, I was doing a little scrolling the other day. Well, actually, it's been a while back, but I found you in the future.
Me in the future?
I think it's you in the future, dude. I really do.
You mean like time travel type stuff?
Yeah, quantum leap.
I'm kind of nervous and excited to see what you found, dude.
So our guest for today, his name is Rodney Douglas Norman, and he's a funny fella. He's got quite the following on Facebook, and he does stand up comedy as well. So I believe this is Jake in the future.
Yes.
If you don't believe me.
Hello. Hello, Jake. I am from your future.
Fucking podcast, yeah. Those are some cool ass sounds. Fucking podcast, yeah. You fucking listen to it. Fucking podcast, yeah. Best guest we've ever found.
Yes, Jake, I am from your future, and all I have to say is lay off the Twinkies for crying out loud. Our blood sugar type, our blood type now is Karo syrup.
Okay, well, basically, you sound like a chipmunk in Fast Forward right now.
Oh,
There might
awesome.
be something with the audio.
What's the deal? Can you hear me now?
No, I don't
Is
think.
it better? Is it worse?
I hope it's just us hearing that.
I can go back to dancing.
It's just you guys.
What's going on here?
So basically, he's
Basically, you're a chipmunk in the future.
Is it awesome?
This is looking promising. I wonder if this connects.
I wonder if we have to fire StreamYard. What's going on? Well, his connection seems to be okay. I mean, visually.
Yeah.
Well, working? Can you hear me?
We can.
Sound like a chipmunk?
Yeah, I wish you could hear what you sound like right now because it's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Awesome.
robotic chipmunk.
Brandon, can you say something?
Yeah, he sounds normal.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's just you guys.
You think it's us?
Yeah, he sounds great. Rodney is killing it right
Hello. Yeah, I have a great time. I think I sound perfect.
Well, here, we're going to have to do something unprecedented in this podcast. We're going to have to back out and jump back in.
Enjoy Rodney.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to take over. Rodney, where are you guys driving right now, man?
We're currently at mile marker exit 111 on I-80, headed west through Pennsylvania.
So if you guys are listening,
we're on our way to Chicago. So if you're along the way, wave, say hi.
yeah, honk at him. I'm sure he'll flash you his beard. Well, that's really cool. So you guys are going to headline a show? You got a tour going on right now, Rodney?
Yeah, I'm doing a show in Chicago at a place called Travis Tavern. It's in a suburb of Chicago. It's in a less murdery part of Chicago.
Is there such a thing?
Yep, that's my glow beard.
Oh wait, here's the host of the show coming back on. Hold on.
It's still
Sound better?
Still sounds like Chipmunk Land, dude.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Oh, what is that? Holy cow! What is going on?
This is insane. Why would this be happening? Is it?
Well, we can all just hang out. Jake, you guys sound great. Rodney sounds wonderful. I'm sure I sound fine.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh man. All right. Well, hey, shit happens, right, Rodney? This is comedy.
Absolutely. This
Yeah.
is
Well, thank you for your understanding.
plans.
Yeah, we'll get us resolved here in a second. But I just got to know, how long did it take you to grow out that beard? I mean, it may come across as I'm joking
It's
around, but I'm serious. Like, how long?
this takes a lot of persistence, very persistent. Been going, this version of beard has been going since it was clean shaven in November of 2018.
Oh, okay. So that's
So
not as long as I thought it would take, but that's still
yeah,
3 years.
well,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, it was this long at that time, and then I was making a movie. I was in a movie, and the beautician, the makeup lady, decided she didn't like my long beard, so she cut the middle of it off and gave me mutton chops. So I finished up with the movie, and then I shaved it off, and then my agent called me, and they said that I had a shot at a role, and they wanted me to cut my hair short, so I cut my hair short, shaved my beard, and then didn't even get the audition. It was awesome. And then I was like, screw that, I'm never cutting my beard for a part ever again, and grew it back.
Hey, you got to live and learn, though.
Yeah.
No, that's still cool that you're getting auditions for movies. Have you done commercials as well?
Yeah, I've done a few. Did a Subway commercial years ago, and then I do a lot of kind of local stuff.
How'd you get into doing that?
Well, I've been acting, most of my adult life off and on, and been doing stand-up comedy for over 20 years. So just over the years, stuff has come along here and there. Most recently, with the whole going viral on the internet things, been a lot of fun. So, people pay me $100 to pop up a video and say, "Hey, come and eat over here." Thanks, bye. It's really quite stupid, but whatever.
Well, I like to consider myself a narcissist, but this isn't my show. So,
Where the other
Jay,
guys go?
Matt, are you guys back? It looks like you both froze. Yeah, all
They
right.
did freeze. Are they gone?
Yeah, they're gone. It seems like I have no idea what's going on. Hey,
This really is out of hand. You're going nuts.
Yeah, this actually, Rodney, we have a confession to make. This is what the entire podcast is going to be like.
Sweet.
No, I'm sure that they're going to get back on. Anyways, I'm having a good time talking to you. I've never met you
This
before.
is fun. So what's your background? What do you do?
I do stand-up comedy. I co-host a podcast with a guy that also produces this show with us, and we saw what Matt and Jake were doing and thought it would be great if they wanted to join the little thing that we have going on. And so I spend my time doing graphics for the podcast and all these overlays and running their podcast. And I do stand-up comedy.
Nice.
Yeah, I do
And
stand-up comedy.
where are you guys located?
I'm in Overland Park, Kansas, which is right outside of Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kansas City. That's where I started doing stand-up comedy back in November of '98.
Oh,
At
small
Stanford
world.
and Sons Comedy Club. That's where my first open mic was. Stanford
Wow.
and Sons.
I'm from Atlanta, so my first time was at the world famous Punchline Comedy in Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the boys are back, so we're going to put them on. They're actually from Joplin, Missouri, so they're actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so here they are. You don't have to talk to me again.
So we're actually.
I apologize. You do have to talk to me.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
I thought I was going to be the problem. I'm driving across Pennsylvania. I got a better signal than they do. Where are they going? Did they forget to pay their bill?
I think they literally live with alligators and wildlife down in Joplin.
I'll say.
I think they're just having trouble. I mean, these poor guys. Here they are.
I
back.
literally have no idea what happened. Our screen just like disappeared while we're talking. It just like disappeared.
It's that connection in Joplin, Missouri.
Yeah.
I'll say.
All right.
How's the weather in Joplin these days? We doing this?
Yeah. Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
All right. Here we go. Do I still sound like a chipmunk in outer space?
No, you sound great now. Yeah, you sounded like a robotic chipmunk. It was, and then Brandon got on, and you guys just sounded like robotic chipmunks having a conversation. It was weird.
Yeah. I honestly like heavy metal to it.
Sweet.
All right.
So,
Like
did you
capture
hear
might
our
actually-
intro song?
What?
What do you say?
Where are we going?
Did you hear the intro song?
No. Well, I heard some music earlier. Was that the intro song? Or
Yeah,
is it just
yeah.
now?
All right.
I got music playing in my head all the time.
Yeah, that's most of us. All right. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a way less mature interview than what Brandon was probably giving you. All right.
Sweet. Let's do it.
So Rodney, describe the main differences between George Washington and George Carlin for us.
George Washington, George Carlin.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I think George Carlin had better oral hygiene.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Washington looked better in a powdered wig.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they both were against the two-party system, which is probably the most important thing about the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two-party systems suck.
Well, what I noticed mostly
And a
about
little known fact, actually, George Washington, during his illustrious career in government, was known to now I forgot what I was going to say.
Dude, that happened. You are my future self.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
Matt, we was talking about at the beginning of the episode that Matt went and he found my future self. And then like a timeline warp or something. I believe he did.
And that's-
man.
I am from your future, and all I have to say is back off the weed and the Twinkies.
Man, I tell you what, I'll back off the Twinkies, but I don't know about that. I like that kind of stuff. Basically, what I noticed about George Carlin and George Washington is one's funny and one just looks funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's basically what I noticed. They pretty much got the same haircut. Really. Especially now.
And sometimes, yeah, especially now. Now they're definitely rocking the same haircut.
Absolutely.
All right, that was a little out of hand.
That was
actually out of hand.
That was we're out of hand.
You can't make this stuff up.
It's illegal to make it up. Even if you tried.
So lots of viewers come up to us on the street asking for dating advice. General dating advice would you give to these love-hungry viewers?
Well, especially nowadays, all I have to say is if you're finding yourself going from relationship to relationship and having a hard time finding the right person, maybe you're the problem. Maybe
Yeah.
you should just be alone. Because, you start looking for people and you're looking for something specific, you're never going to find it. When you stop looking, all of a sudden the right person will just kind of show up. So what you should do is you're probably so bad at picking people, you need to go find somebody you hate. Because at least then your relationship can improve.
I think that's actually really sound advice. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brandon, can you type everything he just said and put it across the screen? Go ahead and type all that up. Brandon.
Everything, all of that advice with a hashtag.
The trying to get new producers. He's really slow. Okay, we're gonna let him work on that for a while. Yeah, I've noticed in dating a lot. I find that the more loving you are, the more
Caring and kind.
well, the more loving, caring, and kind, the more you get.
Third. Okay. Yeah. You.
Yeah, dude. What's up with that? What's up with the guy? You know, I mean, okay, let's lay down this. Guys, you know, he's got a woman laid on the bed, you know, everything's going on, and you know, you put on a nice movie, you break out the whips and the chains, and she wants to take off. You know what I mean? That's,
What's up with that?
yeah, and she's right after the whips and the chains.
You know, the ladies, they send all these mixed signals. They're saying, yeah, let's do it. And then, you know, you bring out the ball gag, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I got to go home and sleep.
You know, I
I get what
really
you're
think
talking
it's just that it's just, you know, sometimes it's two different love languages, you know. One is ball gags and chains and whips, and the other one is, you know, missionary and cuddling. Different love languages.
I feel like ball gags, you know, some women just, they don't like to be silenced at all.
That's the problem. Oh, so you're saying I need to talk less?
Is that what you
Well, maybe you should just use the ball gag on yourself and see what happens.
Yeah, no, the ball gag's for me, honey.
Yeah, this is starting to make all those weird noises in it.
Yeah. You were complaining about my noises last time.
My off-putting noises. That's why I got this. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's great, but it's out of hand.
You know, I've found that most of my relationship issues, like the women who didn't want to get with me, we would have been together, except they didn't want to get with me, and I feel like that really.
That's always a bummer, you know, when you find the perfect woman and they want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, it's the ultimate bummer.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out sometimes. What I get bummed out the most about is when I see a girl and she's not hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's not what?
What's up with that?
Show some respect, ladies.
But she's not what?
Hot.
She's not good looking.
Yeah, it's like, come on, ladies, step it up.
Yeah, seriously, what are you doing?
We want to love you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We really do. But you got to, you know, give us something. We're visual creatures. So you haven't figured that out yet?
Yeah, give us something to work with.
You've only got one shot to get multiple shots.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a little out of hand. But I like where it's going. This is how babies are started to be made. Okay, Rodney. As you know, therapy was the original Snapchat because people would just snap their asses off in there. How was it witnessing these changes from therapy Snapchat to the app? And you know, it's kind of like when a gay used to mean happy, but now it means, you know.
It's like the name is the same, but the meaning is different now, you know?
Yeah. Snapchat used to be therapy, but now it's an app.
Absolutely. I would say that the biggest problem with the Snapchat is that people are still using it as therapy, but it was bad therapy to begin. In fact, all therapy is actually horrible because every time you go into therapy, all they do is they confirm that you're screwed up and keep reminding you they're screwed up, because if you ever get not screwed up, well, then they lose their business. So they got to keep you being screwed up. So you keep paying to be screwed up by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, so they're screwing up even more. And so you might as well just do Snapchat anyway, because it's a complete waste of your time. So what I'm trying to say is it's all worthless. It's all pointless. And as long as you're having a good time and spending a lot of money, so you're not spending the money on stupid crap anyway.
I actually, I was just seeing a therapist last year, and he actually ended up committing suicide. So I kind of.
That's. Do you get your money back on those deals?
I didn't get my money back, and I kind of put the whole idea on hold for a while because it was rather depressing.
Wow. Well, most of the people I've seen that go into counseling and therapy as a profession do it mostly to save money on therapy themselves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I use the app Snapchat for therapy, but I live out in the country, so my connection is really off. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, I can tell.
And half the time I'm a little crazy. Sometimes I can get a little
Out of hand.
Out of hand.
I gotta tell you, dude. Yeah, can we just go ahead and get the 5G out? The people who use Snapchat for therapy.
Yes.
Elon Musk or one of the Musks.
one of the Musketeers.
One of the Musketeers work on that 5G.
Let's do it. What? It's going to fry our brains. It's going to kill half of us and make us impotent. Hey, as long as I get a faster internet connection, that's okay with me.
Yeah, exactly. Sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, if I can feel better now, it doesn't matter what happens later.
Absolutely. So what you're telling me is I live a shorter lifespan, but I have faster internet? Okay, sign me up. Let's do it.
There must be balance in everything, Rodney.
Honestly,
Yes.
A lot of people just don't want to go through life with slow internet connection.
I grew up in the days of dial-up.
Oh yeah, remember that noise? That was cool. Yeah. I thought you were actually playing a dial-up connection when we were having issues earlier.
Oh man, do you know what I was playing earlier?
What's that? Yeah, reminds me of the days of CompuServe.
Well, thank you.
GeoCities. You remember GeoCities, the original Facebook?
Oh hey, one of our viewers, who actually happens to be my brother, says this guy is awesome. How did you get him on the podcast?
I have nothing else to do.
What made you decide to reach out to us anyway?
I was like, hey,
Of all the things you could be doing right now.
I'm going to be driving across Pennsylvania on Thursday night. Let's find something exciting to do.
Well, I think you found it, brother. I think you found
Absolutely.
Or
Yes, we did.
What can I do today that I can regret later?
it. You've got to commit one regrettable act per day.
That is absolutely correct. Life be boring. Get out, make some mistakes. Get some scars. Get your heart broken.
Yeah.
Sell some crap.
We
Be
get that
interesting.
across the bottom.
Nobody wants to hear your success story. Oh, we came up with a great idea and it worked out. Now we're rich. Boo!
Nobody does that.
Boring.
Anyone can do that.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares about that garbage. Let me hear a heartache.
I had
your
a
entire
$1
life savings failed miserably. That's what I want to hear.
You had $1 million idea?
Yeah, I had $1 million idea once. Oh man.
Oh, what's going on?
I think it's Pennsylvania, man.
It's definitely Pennsylvania, man.
To
So
me?
where did you say you're from? Are you from Kansas City?
Well, I started doing comedy in Kansas City. I was living in the area back in '98. But originally from Utah. Currently, I live in Connecticut. Oh, excuse me, Connecticut. And I'm driving to Chicago to do a glorious stand-up comedy tomorrow night.
Well, if you're ever passing through Kansas City to do stand up again, you should reach out to us. We will open for you.
Oh, sweet! Hey, what are you guys doing? Let's see. The Saturday after Thanksgiving. You guys got anything going on?
That depends on what you say.
Yeah, it depends on what you say.
Well, so my sister's got a restaurant up in Gallatin.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 40 minutes north of Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I was going to do a show there that Saturday. I'm going to do Santa Claus the Saturday morning after Thanksgiving, and then do a comedy show that night.
Hey, we're your guys.
We are.
Sweet, let's do it. Because I started my comedy career at Stanford and Sons back when it was over in the Westport area.
I've heard tales of the Stanford and Son, but I've never actually got to go there. So.
Yeah, it's gone. Now there's Dustin Kaufman's got that comedy club in Kansas City. You guys work that at all?
Yeah. That's actually where we kind of got our not really our start, but in a way our start. You know, that's we actually performed up there for a competition, and we didn't win, but he asked us to come back and open for a couple people.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was definitely a door got open there for us. That's actually where we met our producers and a lot of other people in the scene up there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we didn't meet them both at the show. It's just like the domino effect.
Yeah,
it's how we met them.
Met this person and that person and that person, kind of thing.
So even though we lost, we really.
Nice. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You just got to get out there and meet people.
Yeah.
People are like, hey, you make it successful in comedy, you got to be funny. No, you don't. There's lots of people who've proven that one wrong.
Yeah, I think that's our problem is we're just funny. We don't really have a lot of other skills outside of being funny.
Hey, you just got to get out there and meet people. Get your names out there.
Yeah. I got to say, though, that booking a comedy gig on the podcast is freaking awesome, but it's also out of hand.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna wrap the show up now.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
You guys got the gig.
Please don't sign off.
Please don't leave.
Don't leave.
You got nowhere to go.
All right, so I got a question, Rodney. And I'm thinking you're the man to answer. Why do you think they call it the Bill of Rights? Why couldn't it have been like the Philip of Rights or the Thompson of Rights? Why the Bill of Rights?
Or even the Receipt of Rights.
Well, you know, they thought about calling it something more generic, you know, like Pat, so it could go swing both ways. But then everybody was reminded, wait, women are property, so let's just go with Bill. They wanted to go with William, but they ran out of ink, so they thought, let's go with Bill.
We're going to Bill.
We're going to go with Bill. Bill of Rights.
You know, that's what I don't get that. Bill is short for William. Tim is short for Timothy. But how do you get Dick from Richard?
Well, it's very simple, because every Richard I've ever met was a dick.
I thought maybe you just had to ask nicely. I don't know.
Oh, that was a little out of hand. We do apologize, audience.
Sorry, Richard. We know you're watching.
Sorry, Richard.
We love you.
We love you, man. Stop being such a dick, though, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I was just thinking?
What's that? So is there a comedy club in Joplin?
So actually, we started doing comedy at just an open mic in Joplin, and we did a few shows there, and kind of realized that people really reacted to our stuff. So because it was kind of just like a test run. Somebody said, "Hey, you guys should try this," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll try that." And it worked pretty well, and so we just kept trying it, and then we just happened to come across a competition. Um, at the comedy club in Kansas City, Dustin Kaufman's comedy club, and things are just like you said, came out of that. But we basically live about halfway between Kansas City and Joplin.
Have you ever heard of Warrensburg?
Warrensburg, yeah.
Yeah, I lived there for a couple of years. That's where I was when I was in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've been there maybe once or twice. Knew somebody that lived up there when I was younger. I can't remember who though.
So home of the Fighting Mules.
Fighting Mules?
Yeah.
Is that their team mascot
Central,
or something?
yeah, Central Missouri State University.
I've never really seen a mule fight. Are those pretty intense?
Mules are badass. Mules.
Fighting Mules, yeah.
Brandon, bring up a mule fight, dude. Bring up a mule fighting a hyena. You gotta see this shit.
That's what we need right now.
That's what we need right now. I think it's exactly what we need. The audience keeps asking for it.
They keep asking when we're going to show a mule fighting a hyena. Although I will say I'm very opposed to animalia violence.
Yes, me too. It's disgusting. But this occurred in nature inside a gate.
It's almost as bad as no violence at all.
Nothing's as bad as
We got
that.
the real. We got the footage.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, we're looking for new producers.
he's lagging behind. We got Windows 95 produced.
Yeah.
He's working on dial.
Okay, here we go. What we got?
I think my connection is better than everybody's in this.
Yes, it is.
All right, here we go.
You pulled it up 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now, look at that thing.
Wow.
Wow.
He's not messing around. Is that a badger? Is
It's
he
supposed to be
fighting
a
badger?
hyena, but it looks like a baby hyena.
That was a badger. That would be scary.
Yeah, badgers are freaking badasses. Well, I could see why they're the fighting mules. That makes sense now, because I wasn't sure. I'd never really seen a mule fight, so.
Oh yeah, they'll get that. They'll hurt you.
If you take a few mules and you train them to like watch your herd and stuff and sheep, there won't be nothing that gets to them. No wolves, no.
They kill everything. Absolutely.
Not even a hyena. They'll even kill the stuff they're watching. They'll kill what they're protecting.
So, we would like to know, do you have an old story from the past?
A what?
Oh, greatly.
We have a what?
That could benefit the future of everyone. An old story from the past that could benefit all of our futures.
An old story from the past that can benefit all futures. You know what? I have just the story.
Perfect.
Yeah.
When I was, this is going back some years. It was back in the 6th grade. Our elementary school class went on a class excursion to classic skating. We did some roller skating. It was all the rage back then, especially you really haven't lived until you've been roller skating during the Twilight Run, where they turn the music down or turn the lights down, so it's just the disco ball going, right? And then you're skating. You feel like you're skating in outer space, and then Blinded by the Light comes on. Not the Bruce Springsteen version, the Manfred Mann version. You know what I'm talking about. So it comes on, and it's like an out-of-body experience. You got you're floating around. And it was. I remember I was skating, and it was just a glorious experience. But of course, you can't follow that. You can't. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. When you're roller skating and Blinded by the Light comes on with just a disco ball playing, the night's over. You got to stop. You have to stay. It's over. That's how you close the night out. There's no encore. That's it. Everybody. It's it. That's it. And if you haven't ever had that experience, I feel sorry for you because you've missed out in life. Anyway, so we're there. They play the song, and it's just this glorious experience. And then of course, the lights come on when the song's over, and it's time for everybody to go. Right? It's time for everybody to go. So I go, and I'm thinking, there's no topping this. There's no topping it. You can't top that. So I go, and I'm taking my skates off. Right? I got my one skate off. I got the other one starting to unlace it. When Debbie Hogard, a beautiful girl, friend of mine, I didn't know, I liked her. I didn't know she liked me. And then she comes walking up to me, and she goes, "Hey, I think we're going to play a couple more songs." And I said, "That's not possible. You can't follow up Blinded by the Light."
That's not possible.
Anyway, they started playing Foreigner, Waiting for a Girl Like You, which was an awesome song, right?
Hell yeah.
And so she goes, "Hey, this last song." And I was like, "No, I got my skates off." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Hey, the girl I really like just asked me to skate." And I told her, "No, what the hell is wrong with me?" And so I was trying to put my skates on to go skate with her. And she ended up skating with Shane Davenport, my friend. And it became a thing after that. And so I missed out on being boyfriend and girlfriend with Debbie Hogard because I didn't want to put my skates on. So let that be a lesson to you. Sometimes just put your skates back on, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story. Always put your skates back on.
Damn. Well, I do believe that.
Put your skates back on.
Yeah, that can.
Just when you think it's over, it's not over.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's like this episode. What if we hadn't put our skates back on?
Exactly.
Like,
So you just got.
we're having technical difficulties. I guess we're done.
Yeah, there's no way it'll work now. We tried everything.
We tried everything.
We saw through it. Now what are we doing?
Oh, what's
Oh, here
this?
we go.
Oh, Brandon, what are you doing?
Oh,
It's a mule kick. Yeah.
oh God.
Oh,
That poor guy.
yeah. The horse put his skate back on. Did you see that?
Go.
Ow.
Kind of on the horse's side. I mean, he's probing him.
Yeah, I can understand. I would probably kick a little too if that was happening to me.
I hurt a little bit after watching that. That was a little out of hand, Brandon.
Yeah, well, okay, so it seems that people have there's this new fad, right? This new fad. It seems like people are really doubling down on getting tandem bicycles. What do you think caused this sudden increase in the tandem bike arts?
It's the wussification of America. Men are losing their ability to be men, and so they're having to get on these tandem bicycles. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. Oh, it builds a relationship. No, it coddles the man. It destroys their manliness. It's embarrassing. It's really the signal, one of the bellwethers. It's sort of the canary in the coal mine that society is falling apart. You start having tandem bicycles. It's like people who ride tandem bicycles. It's like those people that have like a shared Facebook account. It's like, okay, who cheated on who? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see a couple on a bicycle, you know that they've got problems, and they're trying to show the world, look, we can work together.
Yeah,
No,
if you can't trust your
nobody-
spouse, if you can't trust your spouse to ride a bike by themselves,
So hold on. What you guys are saying is the tandem bike is a big control tactic.
Exactly. It's mind control.
it's
All it is.
it's controlling and it's emasculating.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Where's the balls on a tandem bike? I'll tell you what, they're not on the bike.
I'd like to tell you to pay extra attention to the segment. We're finding some shit out here.
This is why we do this. I knew
We're
a guy that got a
passing
sex
the
tape.
knowledge.
That was very emasculating.
That's what it's all about, baby.
You got 7. You got it.
We're breaking it down. We're breaking it down. We're solving all the world's problems right here.
This next one's really going to open the book a little deeper.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is how we do these interviews. We come in and we blow minds and people. All right. So, Brad,
Especially on tandem bicycles.
Yeah.
By the way, could you imagine a Siamese twin trying to figure out how to ride a tandem bicycle?
That's called a side-by-side.
Why don't they make them for Siamese twins?
It's a side-by-side.
Side by side.
Yeah.
Would that be a quad?
I think so. We're gonna have to look a little deeper into that too. Rodney, is the question that got that's been bothering me.
Oh, what is Brandon doing?
What
are you doing?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Gotta put heavy metal with it.
Are we seriously watching animals now?
Amazing.
All right. This is why we need new producers. A new producer wouldn't do that.
Oh, Brandon, I love you. All right. So, Rodney, this is something on my mind that's been bothering me. Apparently, all the ice fishermen in Hawaii have grown rather depressed over the last few fishing seasons. What advice would you offer to cast away their sadness?
Ice fishing in Hawaii?
Yeah, they've gotten depressed over the last few seasons. Apparently, they haven't been able to go much.
Well, it's really hard to find to catch ice anywhere in Hawaii. I did it for I thought it was ice. It turned out it was just I was catching a lot of jellyfish.
Ooh. Yeah,
but-
those don't go with a glass of sweet tea very well.
Yeah, and I will say this: it is fun catching jellyfish because at least then you have an excuse to pee on yourself in public and nobody shames you for it.
Yeah, that's
no
true.
way. No one
So
really.
there's that. You can't go. I mean, you can find some good. You got to go on top of. Well, now that it's exploded, it's a volcano now. I don't know if it's still good anymore. But you could go skiing on the big island in Hawaii. Did you know that they get snow there?
I had no idea.
Yeah, you could go. You could visit the snow. I've been to the snow in Hawaii. They have snow. They have snow slopes. You can go snow skiing in Hawaii.
So really, tropical snow is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
It is
These ice fishermen that do live in Hawaii do have a chance to catch fish.
Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta go get buckets of snow off of Mount Kauai. Is that what it is? I forgot what it's the name. You go get buckets of snow and then make your own ice.
Man.
Is it true that they have a resort down there for cats called Meowie?
They have a whole island called Meowie.
It's not. So it's not.
You know what they do have? They need more cats. You know what? They got a lot of Kauai. They got a lot of chickens. They had back in the '80s. They had a bunch of thunderstorms. A bunch of storms came through and knocked all the chicken coops over. And so now they got chickens running wild everywhere.
Oh gosh.
They're everywhere. They're like, I mean, it's insane. There's chickens everywhere.
So basically, Hawaii is not safe to travel to.
Well, if you're scared of chickens, yeah, it's horrifying.
Well, yeah, if you're a pussy, I mean, there's cocks everywhere.
Yeah, stupid little peckers.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Terrible puns segment is over.
Yeah, yeah, those were pretty foul.
Damn it.
Yeah, we really just want to get you on here and ask you some mediocre questions.
We're just winging it.
You're doing great, especially with everything we're giving you. All right, so Rodney, with the ever-growing fast food chains sweeping across the country, we're having trouble understanding why one-ply toilet paper is still on the market. It's like using Windows 98 on your butthole. Why is it still a thing?
Well, there's the yin and yang of life. There's the good and there's the bad. And then when you find that the good and the bad are actually one part of the same thing, because good cannot exist without evil, and so you have to have the evil to counter the good. Therefore, we need one-ply toilet paper to bring balance, so that when you find quilted toilet one-ply toilet paper. But I will say this, the one-ply toilet paper has inspired more people to get bidets.
Yeah.
Having a bidet makes your life better. Even if you have one-ply toilet paper, because then it doesn't matter, because all it's there for is to just dry your bumps so you don't get your underwear wet, because all the nastiness is cleared off by the bidet. So one-ply toilet paper does have its place in this world.
So basically, one-ply toilet paper Hillary, four-ply toilet paper Trump.
Absolutely.
I find it funny that you mentioned bidets, though, because that's actually a common theme on this show. I would say half of our episodes, bidets mentioned. I guess you could say we have bidets for bidets.
America needs to adopt a bidet. They're awesome.
Oh, you want to know?
It sounds weird, but shooting water in your bumhole is actually pretty refreshing and exciting.
Yeah, it's not. I feel like it's. Maybe it's a little taboo still. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
I gotta tell you,
that makes it even better.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, brother. I live out in the country, and we don't have a bidet because we can't really afford one. So what I do is I just run the hose and stuff. It's got a little squirt on it.
That's all you need, man. That's all you need.
And I just let her go. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Well, it's even better. I mean, especially if you can get your thumb over the nozzle just right, and then you get the spray going, you can actually get better pressure than a regular bidet does. So, yeah.
Yeah. Let's be honest, Rodney. I mean, you can't take a bidet and carry it around with you. You can take a hose and you can carry it around anywhere. You can go to the backyard and use it to your full leash.
You're watering the garden. Now you're watering some plants.
There you go. Because and if you could, in fact, if you just go and just use the garden hose out in your garden after you use the bathroom, it's actually pretty good. Fertilizer. That's what I'm talking about. Fertilizer. I gotta tell you this. I was in the Marine Corps, and we went to Thailand, and we were there for like a month, and we were staying at this military base, and they won't let us use the toilets because we clog them up with our big American turds, right? So they made these outhouses. We got there and we pooped in these big plastic bags, right? And it was kind of disgusting, but they were worried we were going to clog up their toilets. And then the toilet, those were their toilets are the benjos. You know, it was basically a hole in the ground. You had to squat down anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like the squatty potty. You ever seen the squatty potty?
Yeah.
It's kind of okay. So they remember it's pooping bags, and then every Saturday morning, all these farmers from around the villages around us would come in and they'd have an auction and they'd buy the poop because American poop is some of the best fertilizer in Thailand. And I love it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we should go. So just American. It's people are like Americans. How can you guys think you're so great? It's like, well, even our poop is worth money.
We should probably try to corner that market.
Yeah.
Just start sending shit over FedEx.
Yeah, like China sends us shit.
We'll send them shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
It's pretty amazing though. You're the second guest in a row we've had on that's been in the Marines. Thank you for your service, man.
Yes, indeed.
Marine
biology.
Yep, marine biology, brother.
Somebody had to do it.
But that got me thinking. Do you know how to cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Since you're a Marine, I think it'd be cool if you had your own cooking show, and you could call it Simpler Fry.
Yeah, that's great.
Simpler Fry.
Simpler Fry.
And we're making gold here. We're making gold.
That we are. We're breaking new ground.
Yeah, but it's all getting a little out of hand.
I are you a beef jerky guy?
Oh yeah, I love beef jerky.
Oh, me too, man. I eat it every day. The problem is it's so expensive. I recently actually had to start jerking my own meat. And it went so well that I'm going to start offering to jerk the meat of other people in the community now. Nobody's responded yet. I've sent a lot of messages out, but nobody seems to want me to jerk their meat. They don't. I say, hey, I jerked my own meat. Would you like to try it? And no, I get a lot of nasty, hateful comments and messages. It's not necessary, guys. Look, I'll jerk your meat. No questions asked. I know times are hard right now. Okay, times are hard. You got to get your meat jerked. Okay?
Understand people that just because he's jerking his own meat and offering to jerk yours doesn't mean you have to have a cow.
Yeah, don't. Anyway, sorry I got off on a little tangent there, but sometimes things upset me, and that was one of them. I'm trying to provide a service to the people in my community.
Well, what you need to do is you need to take your jerking meat over to Uranus and see if you can sell it over at Uranus.
I heard that Uranus loves jerk meat.
They got great fudge.
Now Uranus, that must be
over Uranus.
Is Uranus like around the San Francisco area?
No, it's there in Missouri.
Oh, Uranus, Missouri. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so far from Joplin.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to go see if you can sell your jerking meat over at Uranus.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Thank you. See, this is why we do this. We had a question about Worlds of Fun.
Worlds of Fun?
Worlds of Fun, yeah. Why is there an S at the end of Worlds? Are they trying to tell us something? Is Worlds of Fun owned by extraterrestrial beings?
Well, it's multi-dimensional. Absolutely right. Amusement parks are basically just energy centers for the reptilians.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of that. And then, of course, they have the Palladians. Of course, the Palladians are nice guys. You know, they're the Greys. But the Dracos, the lizard people, those are the ones that you know they gave us the hint, Monsters Inc. that they live off the fear of children, and so that's the whole amusement park thing is to provide energy for the Dracos to help hatch their young ones. So every
Yeah.
time you go to the amusement park, you're actually helping uh, uh, raise a new crop of draconian lizard people.
Yeah, that's the thing is I won't take my kids to an amusement park because I'm not, I'm not gonna take the chance of sacrificing one of my children for these lizard people. You know what I mean? That's not worth it. It's
That's what I
not worth
keep saying.
Yeah, and I like this talk about the transfer of energy because I've been transferring a certain type of energy lately, and it's
Sorry, he has musical Tourette's. He can't help it.
that's how I gotta speak.
Sometimes when he doesn't know the words, he uses the notes.
But you look like a musical type of guy. You probably understood everything I tried to say.
I own 8 guitars, and I know one chord. Keep forgetting what that one was.
Nice.
I think it was E.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Probably the G chord.
Yeah.
I remember I used to forget the G chord, but I used to always remember it because I was like, G.
What chord was that?
Oh yeah. G.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit excited to have you on the podcast tonight. And yeah, we were on the way home and I was like, yeah guys, I gotta get home. We got a podcast going on. And I held up my phone and showed a picture of you to my kids. And they said, is that Bob Ross? I said, no, it's not Bob Ross. But yeah, I thought that was funny. But don't feel bad. These are the same kids that think sign language is called hand Spanish. So
Spanish. That's awesome. I love that.
they only think that because I told them.
Which is a little heavy.
It's not okay for an adult to be culturally insensitive, but if a child is, it's acceptable. So
It's adorable.
yeah, you got to know how to hold them and know how to fold them.
Kick you in the balls, and people would be like, "Oh, that's cute.
That cute little guy.
That's cute."
He's gonna be such an athlete. Yeah.
Man, I like the fact, Rodney, that you're a Marine, because I actually have a question that I asked his brother, but I really like the question. I want to know what your answer would be to it too. All right. You know, Rodney, we used to work a lot of construction.
Wait. You gotta say now, Greg.
Okay. You know, Greg, we used to work a lot of construction. And we got to tell you, we have a pretty strict drill sergeant, always giving our asses all kinds of shit. What would be the main differences between a drill sergeant of the Marines and a drill sergeant of construction?
Well, first of all, it's called a drill instructor in the Marine Corps.
That's what you know what that's what Greg said, but we've watched a lot of movies. So we kind of have an idea, okay?
It's written on the paper.
It's right there on the paper.
They're wrong! You're wrong! Maggot! No, we need more drill instructors everywhere in life. Things will move a lot longer. I mean, especially when you're at the gas station. You know, you're getting gas at the Sam's Club. We just got gas at Sam's Club tonight there in Scranton. And there's a lady next to us. She's getting gas. And she she finishes putting her gas cap on. She goes to get in her car, and as soon as she sits in her car, the dude behind her comes running up and starts running his card, because you got to put your membership card in first, right? And then you pull it out, and then you put your payment card in. So you got two things going on. So you got that little added transaction you got to do to buy the Sam's Club gas. But it's, for crying out loud, it's 17 cents cheaper than across town over the sheets, right? So you got to get the Sam's Club gas. This guy's so impatient that he goes up there and he's like getting mad at her because she hasn't left yet. She's looking at him like, hey, I just barely got my car. Can you let me move? And he's all like, you gotta show some respect for people behind you. And she's like, I just barely got my car. And then she just sat there and got on her phone, sat there for like an extra minute. This guy's like, are you gonna move? I need you to move forward so I get my car. And she goes, well, I'm on a phone call now. I'm gonna wait. Hold on a second. I was moving before you stopped me. And so she just sat there waiting for this guy. And he's sitting there, his wife's in the car, and she's honking. So I got this team thing going to get this lady to move. And she's not moving. And I'm sitting there on the other side of the pump rooting for that lady because that couple was a couple of jerks. And I was like, you know what we need? We need drill instructors. They're putting into this nonsense. All these Karens. You got all these Karens that are like, drill instructors would eliminate the Karens because these people start popping up their pie holes and messing everything up and interjecting their self-righteousness into everybody's life. We need drill instructors to come and get them to shape up or ship out. Plus, we need them in construction because, everybody in construction, usually they show up late because they're all high on pot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
that's true.
yes.
I've seen it myself.
I've been there myself.
Been it myself. Yeah, it's a tough world, and yeah, I think you're right though. I think if there was just like an app you could have on your phone that you could just like insert a drill instructor to any situation out in public, things would go so much smoother.
Absolutely right. That's what you need. That's what we need. We need what I want to have is inside your car that you can, if there's somebody driving in the fast lane and they're doing the speed limit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It needs to be piped into their car, a drill instructor going, hey, you sweet little stupid ass, move your stupid lazy butt over to the other side. You're screwing it up for the rest of us, you idiot. Move! Be nice to have a drill instructor there at the self-checkout counter, there at the grocery store. The people, it's like, you've got two carts. You're doing shopping for an entire month, and you're going through the personal checkout. No, move your stupid fat butt over to the other where there's an actual professional that knows what they're doing. You're sitting there, these people are frustrating. It's like, look, I got 2 items, and I got to wait for you and your 400 thing and then your coupons. If you're working coupons, you shouldn't be doing the self-checkout. Go move your stupid ass over. Don't get handled by a professional who knows what you're doing. You and your stupid coupons.
And they're probably half the time they're unattractive. You got an unattractive woman scanning coupons for 20 minutes. It's like, look, I don't even have anything to look at right now.
Absolutely. If it's a hot chick and she's got coupons, God bless her.
Yeah, God bless you. Hey, sweetheart, I understand the struggle. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me help.
Whoa,
is this a Karen? I feel like this is going to be a Karen.
Here who knows about Paul Sheldon? Isn't anybody familiar with the Misery books? I'm telling you, how can any of you be in a bookstore when you don't know Paul Sheldon? When you've never read Misery? What is wrong with you all?
I thought Misery was Stephen King.
I don't understand what is happening.
No worries, man. No worries.
I am looking for a cock-a-doodle
Yeah, so that's where you need a drill instructor.
I will
That's
not
when the
get a
drill
hard
instructor
on.
steps in and says, "Lady, have you ever heard of Amazon? What the hell is wrong with you? Get your cock-a-doodle lazy butt out of here."
After seeing that video, Brandon, I will not get a hard on for like a week, dude. I just want
See,
you
but
to-
if she was a hot chick, everyone would be like, "Hey, can we watch that again?"
Like,
Fuck
hey,
yeah.
yeah, you guys, how does he have the nerve to not know the book Misery?
that was out of hand.
Where does he get off?
You know what else is out of hand though?
Don't, dear God, don't you do it. So, Rodney, you're gonna be in you're gonna be in Chicago when?
Oh, tomorrow night we're at Travis Tavern in what's the city? Huh? Berwyn. Berwyn, which, like I said, it's west of Chicago. It's in the less murdery part of Chicago.
Oh yeah, I just happened to watch a lot of videos like last night or the night before of people shooting each other in Chicago. Seems like a rough place.
Well, they have a lot of disagreements with each other. I just, you know.
Yeah, I think one of them was over a game of dice. You know.
Well, dice are important.
Yeah, dice are very important. A lot of people underappreciate dice, and I think it's something worth fighting for. You know.
Absolutely right.
Choose your battles wisely, viewers.
It's dice. You got to go to war.
Damn right you do.
Yeah, I you know, personally, to be completely honest, I think if I was in a situation like, say me, you, and Jake were sitting around a table and we were playing dice, and I found out that you were cheating, you know what I would do?
Well, I would hope you'd shoot me.
No, I would laugh. I would think it's hilarious that you're over there cheating at dice. Like,
Who the hell cheats at dice?
who cheats at dice? Come on, that's hilarious. That's genius, actually. It's hilarious. Come on.
I would probably fist bump them for out how to.
Yeah.
I've tried. I can't do it.
And if I ever get caught cheating in a game of cards, I laugh. It's hilarious. Oh, you caught me.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know, maybe more people had that kind of reaction when they got caught, like back in the old Western days. a lot more people would have been alive.
I'm old school. You know, back in the Western days, they would laugh.
Oh, look, I cheated you out of $600 and 400 pounds of gold. Isn't that hilarious?
It took your whole life to get this much money. I'm going to take it from you by cheating. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Don't you
Get it? Do you get it?
The irony.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'd say our producer's probably trying to meet up with some dude on Grindr. Oh wait, Brandon's producing this today, not Josh. Never mind. That's the other producer.
Yeah, that was a little out of hand though.
So before we wrap up, I'm curious about your driver.
My driver is my my lovely bride. Oh, I think it's here.
Okay.
There she is.
I guess the proper term would be drivette.
Drivette, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, so you guys just travel together, huh? Doing shows?
That's what we do. We got nowhere else to be, so we're just kind of hanging out together. It's kind of fun when you get older, and you're with somebody you like.
Yeah, that's important. That's important.
Well, you know, when we first met, nobody, you know, we had kind of a whirlwind romance, and we were young and dumb, and nobody really thought our relationship would last. And to be honest with you, we haven't liked each other for a few years, but we're just staying together out of spite to prove all those suckers wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. You show them. You show them.
Damn right.
I think I would stick around.
No, she's awesome. I love this woman. She's everything.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys are having it seems like a fulfilling life. I mean, doing what you love to do with who you love to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good. Oh, chopped off my head right there. That was
Yeah.
interesting. Oh, yeah, no, we're having. It's like a second honeymoon that's
Heck
been
yeah.
going on for almost 30 years now. So, no, we're having a great time.
That's awesome.
That's all that matters, brother.
Hmm.
We look forward to seeing you the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yes, I'll get in touch with you. Send you all the information. We had some Gallatin, Missouri. It's going to be fun. I expect at least 10 to 15 people.
Perfect.
So it's going to be awesome.
That's actually our ideal crowd. And I guess we can talk about it later. I was just going to ask about material and whatnot. We're not. We don't use a lot of foul language, but our material is.
Well, I'd say like PG-13, because I tell people I'm not dirty, but sometimes I'm naughty.
Okay. I like
That's
that.
like us. That's like us. I mean, we're basically angels with like a little bit of a wild side.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was great having you on. I really appreciate you taking time during your drive to come on and chat with us. And
Yes, and shout out to your wife for putting up with this. That shows that she actually is a real woman.
Yeah.
Oh, she's used to it.
All right. Well, we really enjoyed our time with you, bud. But we got to get you out of here. We got to close it out. Brandon, get him, God. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Fucking podcast, yeah. You fucking listen to it. Fucking podcast, yeah. You fucking did real good. Fucking podcast, yeah. You fucking listen to it. Fucking podcast, yeah.
Yeah.